Some very important news stories for you. Things are happening very fast. New developments are coming in. Firstly, Ethiopian National Defense Force convoys have been seen moving from Dessie towards Kobo. It is being reported by some Tigray-backed activists, but some ground sources are confirming this movement. Why is that Ethiopian army is now moving towards Kobo? Is it planning an attack on Tigray? Is it making defensive preparations? What is the objective behind this new movement? Dozens of buses were seen. Secondly, viewers, Afar regional government seems to have agreed to let aid convoys pass through its region towards Tigray while TDF is still in Afar. Is it feasible? Can it happen? Thirdly, Oromo Federalist Congress held a General Assembly today. New chairman, vice chairman have been elected. Executive committee comprising 15 members has also been elected. Who are the new chairman, vice chairman? Where is Jawar? Fourthly, Tigray views. Tigray has spoken about humanitarian truce. Gata Joyada spoke about it a few hours ago. Now Tigray government has released a statement about this truce. Lastly, a video clip from Tigray. Children of Tigray are protesting. We have a video clip of the kids, cute kids of Tigray protesting. Firstly, Tigray-backed activists are claiming that more than 200 buses carrying Ethiopian National Defense Force members have been seen on Saturday. The buses were on their way from Dessie towards Kobo. The buses were accompanied by some military equipment as well. Some ground sources have confirmed this movement. They say that yes, dozens of buses carrying ENDF soldiers have been seen moving from Dessie towards Kobo. Now, question, viewers, is what is the purpose of this movement? Officially, no statement from Tigray government, Amhara regional government, Afar regional government, Ethiopian federal government. If there is some plan, no one is going to disclose it in advance. We can just speculate on the basis of some ground information. There could be three possibilities. First possibility is that ENDF is planning a major offensive, military offensive on Tigray. That is why its forces are moving towards Kobo. Is it likely? Not very likely, I think. Second option, second explanation is that this movement and then deployment is going to be defensive. Truce was announced 2 days ago. If truce fails, TDF could launch a military offensive. It has been saying in past few days that it was ready to break the siege. If this truce announced 2 days ago fails, then definitely TDF will go for some military option. And that is why these convoys are on their way towards Kobo, because obviously we know that there is presence of Tigray Defense Force close to Kobo on Tigray-Amhara border. So Kobo could be first target. That is why maybe these ENDF troops are on their way towards Kobo for defensive preparations in case of TDF's attack on Kobo. Third explanation is that if aid is allowed to travel, 8 trucks, 8 convoys, if they're allowed to move from Samra to Mekelle, the 8 convoys will need protection. They need security. That is why perhaps these dozens of convoys are on their way. ENDF convoys, ENDF troops could escort 8 convoys from Samra into Tigray. Why is ENDF protection required? It is linked to our second news story. And the second news story is about some information which we have received through some sources. The sources say that Afar regional government has agreed that aid can pass through its region towards Tigray, while Tigray forces are still in Afar. Though Afar president and Afar opposition parties have been saying in the past few days that there would be no delivery of aid to Tigray through Afar while TDF is in Afar. But now we are learning from some sources that reportedly Al Arba's government has made some concessions. Ethiopian federal government, PM Abiy, has convinced Afar regional government that it will have to make some concessions, that TDF will withdraw gradually. TDF won't withdraw immediately. It will withdraw gradually. Before that, Afar government must allow the aid to pass through the region towards Tigray. If that happens, if 8 convoys move from Samra towards Tigray, while TDF is still in Afar, the 8 convoys will need protection because they could come under attack from locals, from Afar militias, from Afar opposition groups as well. So that is why this movement of hundreds, more than 200 buses of ENDF troops could be linked to the movement of 8 convoys from Samra to Mekelle. We'll be able to say for sure in coming hours or coming days about the movement of ENDF troops from Dessie towards Kobo. And the future of this truce is also very uncertain. We'll have to wait a little to gauge the future of this truce. Coming hours are very crucial. Tigray government is now putting pressure upon Ethiopian federal government that it must keep its word, it must honor its promise, and aid deliveries to Tigray should start, which has not started so far. Thirdly, viewers, Oromo Federalist Congress, OFC, a political party, held General Assembly in Addis Ababa today. A new chairman, deputy chairman have been elected. Executive committee, 15-member committee has also been finalized. Who is the chairman? Professor Marira Gudina. So he has retained his position. He has been the chairman for years. So no change. He will lead the party. Vice chairman, Bakle Garba. He was a deputy in the past as well. So no change. Same chairman, deputy chairman. And Marira Gudina's name was proposed by Jawar Mohammed. Where is Jawar standing? Jawar is a member of 15-member executive committee. Hamza, Jawar, they are members of 15-member executive committee. Some General Assembly party members proposed Jawar as party president, party chairman, but he refused, and he proposed the name of Marira Gudina, who is now the chairman of Oromo Federalist Congress. People have been asking questions about Jawar. Why is he silent? Because elections have been held. Now he'll have to wait for several years to contest election once again after the completion of PM Abiy's term. We have received some information about Jawar's silence. We'll try to speak on it in detail in coming videos tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Lastly, was Tigray government has released a statement about delivery of aid. It says that no aid has entered Tigray so far. I reported about Getacheo's tweet in the previous video. Tigray government statement is almost the same. It is saying that Ethiopian government has not kept its word in the past. 48 hours have passed and so far no aid has entered Tigray, but Tigray government is hopeful and that Tigray government is ready to help with the delivery of aid to people in other regions as well. No mention of the withdrawal of Tigray Defense Force from any region. Almost the same statement like the one shared by Getachew a few hours ago. Lastly, we have a video clip for you. Tigray children can be seen in this clip, cute little children. They are praying, they are reciting something, and they have their arms crossed in protest. They are protesting against blockade, against the starvation which this region is facing. Watch this video clip of Tigray's protesting cute kids. Thanks for watching.